Hello everybody! This is my Packing Around reading vlog. I read Packing Around, the 750 hockey romance smut book that everyone's talking about. No one's talking about it really anymore. It's the book that started the whole Booktok hockey drama. This is the book that the creator read and then fell in love with hockey romance, and then kind of everything escalated to a point where all of this drama happened, okay? But this was like the instigator. So I took it upon myself to read it. And I did. And that's what this video is. I was losing my mind for half of it, but I guess sit back, relax, and just see for yourself. Have fun. So what I want to do is a reading vlog, right? And what I want to read next is Packing Around, which is the TikTok book. It's the book that got all of this TikTok drama with the hockey team started. It's the book that made the Sierra, I don't know her name actually, so obsessed with hockey that this whole thing developed. And it's a book that's on Kindle Unlimited. I think it's 700 pages. And I haven't started reading it yet, right? Because there's also a novella, but I'm not gonna fucking read that. Why the fuck do I have to read a novella first? I'm not gonna do that. Peace and love. I'm not sure how my reading vlogs are gonna go, because this is the first time that I'm trying to do a proper one, because in the past I've done like 2 or something, but they were all filmed on my phone and it was a little bit of a mess. But you guys, you Booktok girlies, if you are here, if you dare, you have to tell me if this is normal, and I'm going to talk about this more in my review, because I'm also going to just film a normal review. This is just kind of to film my reaction and show some other stuff that I do, because I'm so fun. Obviously. We have a little exposition at the beginning about the novella. A spicy prequel novella called That One Night that I'm not going to read, and she gives a little bit of an overview, and everything that happens in that novella is that the two people fuck one time, and that's it. So I'm not going to read that. And then we get tropes, tags, and content warnings, and this is nothing I have ever seen in a book. Of course I've seen content warnings, which I think is a good thing, but tropes and tags? Are we on like AO3? You have to tell me if this is a normal thing, because I genuinely don't know. And then we have shit like tags, everyone has tattoos, bend over, daddy, too much sex? I don't like that. And then content warnings, of course, I think that's a good thing. Trigger warnings, I am absolutely for that. But then we get shit like star signs of the characters. We have the players, because this is a hockey book, all of the players, their numbers, their names, and their positions, which I don't care about because I don't care about hockey. The coaches, team support, medical support, operations management, and then apparently one of the dudes is Finnish, and so we have Finnish words and phrases. And I looked it up, and I don't think the author is Finnish. I just think Finnish is so, like, peace and love to all my Finnish people. I don't know if any are watching, but that's so random. There is apparently this, because this character apparently says a bunch of phrases, right? I don't know yet. And then they are translated in the beginning so you know what they mean, and I just keep flipping the page, and one of them is "you are tight," and one of them just says versatile meanings. Thanks, I didn't want to know anyway. And I've read 2 pages and I can tell this is fan fiction writing. I'm so sorry, but I'll push myself through it, because maybe this is for me. Maybe I like this. I don't think I will, but I gotta give it a chance, you know? I want to know why this whole thing started. If this is really so good that you're gonna have to harass players over it. Peace and love, you know? Never mind. I don't think I can do it. Not that I mind. I'm the daughter of a super famous rock star. Do you also have big tits by chance? Guys, I'm so sorry. I cannot do this. Never mind. Bye-bye. First sex scene just happened, which was a phone sex scene, chapter 18. The chapters are like really short, because I looked it up on TikTok and people were like, oh my god, I have to read until chapter 18 for smut, and it's like, that's like early. So I don't know what's going on with the TikTok girlies, but that's something we're gonna discuss in the video more in the review. The chapters are super short too. You can see on Kindle in the corner how many minutes are left in a chapter for you reading, and this one is 5, which is not a lot at all. The other books well, I've only ever read one book on Kindle before. The last one that I read, this was 20 minutes a chapter. This one is 5. I don't really care that much about this book, you know. This book is, the sex scene was so weird. I just don't get it, because the 2 main characters, or it's actually 1 woman and like 3 men as far as I'm concerned, but the one dude that she's really into, he's like, you're my person, I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna be with you forever. And I cannot have missed that much in the novella. As far as I'm concerned, they only had a one-night stand in the novella, and they already basically want to spend the rest of their lives together, but like, why? There's no explanation to why. They just like each other because she has a tight cooch and he has a big cock. And sometimes that's enough. Not for me though. It's kind of boring. Then I know when the next sex scene is gonna happen in the book, because they are TikTok specifically for that. I want to discuss that whole thing in my review more. The whole culture around these smut books is so insane to me, especially regarding Christian women, because that's like a whole topic that I don't get. I don't know how to talk about it without sounding like I'm mean. No, I'm gonna film my reaction to the next smut scene that's gonna come up, I think chapter 30, and I'm chapter 19 now. Good evening, everyone. We're reading the sex scene. I'm so over this book, and I'm 24% in. Why do romance books have to be 700 pages long? I'm about to find out. So we're on chapter 29, and what just happened was that the crazy ex-girlfriend came into the club and was like, hey dude, one of the dudes, because there's 3, I just, like, introduced me to someone, but she's super crazy and she's super mean, and she dumped him after he got an injury or whatever. And so our main girl, Rachel, comes up, which Rachel is such an American name. Anyway, this whole book screams America. She comes up and she's like, hey, Caleb, you're my boyfriend, and what is this girl doing here? And she, like, pretends to be his girlfriend really weirdly, calling her weird names like asteroid and ashtray or some shit. And then she fucks off and is like, you crazy bitch! Yeah, that's where we're at right now. But they just started making out, so I was like, I have to turn on the camera, oh my god. And I'm so devastated that I have to read 18 chapters for the first sex scene, and then chapter 30 is a sexy chapter, and then it starts at chapter 40. Because your book isn't good, you know what I mean? It's like, there's no substance to it, there's no plot for me to judge, so just get it on. But I don't really know, because she's dragging, she's walking behind her, basically, boyfriend, Jake, and they start making out, and she was dragging along Caleb, which is Jake's best friend, and he's also queer, and that, I don't remember how he said it, but that whole subplot of him being queer was introduced so weirdly. Like, I love that for him, right? But the way the author wrote it, I was like, okay, how does that fit in the sentence? Caleb watched us kiss. Oh my god. Grabbing him by the front of his polo, I pull him down a step. At the same time, I step up. He's not going to make the first move. It has to be me. Whatever this energy is between us, between the 3 of us, I'm not letting it sweep me under. Our lips collide and his mouth opens on a soft groan. Okay, so she just made out with Jake, and now she's making out with Caleb, who's queer. And I'm pretty sure Jake also is, and they start having threesomes. Okay. I just think it's kind of awkward that they're standing next to each other, and she's like, I'm gonna kiss you, but now I'm gonna kiss you. In the middle of the club. Well, the stairwell, but you know. I hate the nicknames. My angel and my devil, I don't know who's supposed to be who because I didn't follow the plot. There's no plot. Okay, so Jake is the angel. Jake is such an American name. But then I give my devil, Rachel and Jake. Shut up. The heat of Caleb's mouth on my pulse point zaps straight to my clit. Oh. Oh. The bouncers and interrupting them. I want you both. I want you at the same time. You know I'm clean? You better be, bitch. Maybe he's also talking about cocaine. Well, I'm not leaving this room until she comes. So get over here and help me or get out. I don't think it's gonna take that much to make her come. You might want to see what I'm working with before you invite me to play. His pierced dick? Okay, let's go. 4 times pierced. I didn't even read that. Oh my god. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. If you're my future employer, I'm sorry. I'm very unhappy. See, and now that there's sex in the scene, this chapter is not like 2 minutes to read, but 10. Kay likes to watch. Okay. Do you consent, Caleb? We just have to be a little bit more explicit in this book because this is so cray-cray. Only with the fingers? I mean... It's a little boring. She just used the C word. Okay, let's go. Mark. He just ripped her thumb off? I don't like that. He's destroying property. That was very German of me. He's destroying the property. He should be held accountable. Impaling me on his cock. Wow. That's a great description, Emily Rath. I just don't know what makes this sex so good, you know? Just because he has a big penis? I just don't know. Sucking him until he's crying out? No one's hearing this? My pussy strangles Jake's cock? Okay, marked. Caleb's tart cum? Tarte? Like the cosmetic brand? I mean, you know, I was on Wattpad when I was 14, so I've read worse. An aftershock. Oh my god, I'm so... How do you, like, come back from this? Okay, that was it. I have nothing else to say. I want to go take a shower. Okay guys, I feel like I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry. Last night I went to a concert with my mom and we had to drive over 2 hours and then we were stuck in traffic. And I got home at like 3 a.m. and for the whole way there and the whole way back I was reading this book. And thank God she doesn't know English. I am so done with this book. I'm 60% in. They're about to fuck again, which is why I put on record. They've just been fucking the whole time. And just now the third dude joined in. Slash, I don't really know why there is a third dude. I feel like we could have done without him. But I also feel kind of silly critiquing this book because it's just so bad. Like, it genuinely feels like a parody, and the worst thing about this is that the person who wrote this is an English professor. Anyway, let's read the smut scene. What's happening is she fucked both of... Did I even talk about this? At one point she had sex with, like, both of them at the same time in her cooch. And the other dude that's not gay or queer, he kind of realized that he likes sucking dick. Sucking dick and cock. She fucked a third dude who has nothing to do with the other two. They're just in the same team and he's like European. And she's like, okay, we can only be together if we can be a foursome. A quadruple. I'm just not doing that well. The dude was like, I don't know if I can share you with 2 other men. I kind of want you for myself. And so she was like, okay, let's just go try. And then one of the, well, Caleb is his name. Caleb was like, I have to fuck you right here in front of him so he can figure it out. Okay. And this is out of the perspective of Caleb, who wants to fuck her so bad in front of the other dude. And they all have monster cocks, just so don't be concerned. They say pussy so much in this book, I can't read that word anymore. When she just whimpers, I jerk her leggings down enough to expose her bare pussy. I feel like this is too vulgar for me. Maybe I'm just not used to it, because in fantasy and stuff, they never say these words explicitly. Like, they do say, like, cock and shit, but they don't say pussy. They just say, my bare... I don't even know what they say. My sensitive zone or shit like that. And just her using the word pussy the whole time is so insane to me. Then give it a slap. Then continue reading. You know, every sentence is just worse than the one before. Meanwhile, the fingers of my right hand are parting her pussy lips. I feel like I've read a book before where they said pussy lips. Or just lips, maybe. I hate that. Pussy lips. Ugh. I don't know. Sorry. Did he take your ass too, baby? Tell me, I growl. Okay. Did he take your ass too, baby? Tell me! That's what he's saying in her ear. You didn't suck him off, but that's your specialty. That's her secret power. I slap her pussy again. How can people read this seriously? This is like, you know, if you enjoy this and you can stand by it and you can be like, I read this and I enjoy it and I'm having fun reading this, then that's good for you. Because I don't want to be that mean. Because like if that's genuinely like your hobby, like whatever, okay. But for me, as someone who never reads stuff like this, I'm in disbelief. We don't stop until you come all over his stupidly handsome face. This is not even true! Listen. I have to write this down before I forget, because I keep marking shit because I'm reacting, and I'm like, I'm gonna talk about it later. I'm not gonna talk about it later. I am going, but I'm not talking later. The iconic moment from Frenemies. Basically, this one dude, Caleb, has a pierced cock. 4 times. I feel like I've talked about this already, but he does have a pierced cock. Because he's a freak like that. He's taking out his cock, and so the Finnish dude says, "Stand for your cock." His eyes are wide as he stares down at my pierced dick. I chuckle as Rachel wraps her hand around my base. I tuck her hair, tipping her head back. "You didn't tell your new boyfriend about me?" She shakes her head, her mouth curling into a lustrous smile. This is not true. Because she did tell him about the cock. They were on an airplane to get secret scans for him because the Finnish dude, he has like an injury. And on the plane, she was telling him that she's in a like throuple. And in that monologue that she gives, she does mention that this dude has a pierced cock. So either he didn't listen or I think Mrs. Dr. Emily Rath just forgot. She's a fucking doctor and she wrote this. Every time I think about her, I mean this with peace and love because she does seem like a sweet person. I haven't looked deeper into it yet. I have to before I make my review, but the other day I opened TikTok and the first video that I saw was her crying for like 5 minutes. And I was like, girl, same. Don't know what it was about because she didn't say, but I get it. Why did she do it? Why go through such mutilation? Yes, we Europeans would never pierce our cocks. It's not enough to have the piercing. You have to know what to do with them. He doesn't do anything with them. He just has normal sex with you. Her dick is your dick? Oh my god. He was definitely touching his dick when I walked in here. Girl, get over yourself. Try using your words. She's gentle parroting him now. My camera's running out of battery. I'm gonna fucking start screaming! Guys, I don't know what it is, but can you see this? I mean, obviously you can, but in case you didn't notice, there's just some pictures on my PC right now. And for some reason, when I press record on this camera, sometimes it doesn't record, but instead it just takes pictures? Or maybe it's taking pictures out of my videos. I don't really know what's going on. Let's go through a few highlights of these pictures, because I didn't take them. The camera is just doing this automatically. Maybe it's taking snapshots of where it thinks I look really hot. And this one is my favorite. It looks like the fucking thumbnail to an apology video. It looks like I'm there to apologize for something. Like, what is this? It's so serious. I was filming my fucking reaction to the book. I feel like I want to film all of my videos on this camera now. Fuck the big camera. This quality is so much better. So confusing. I don't know, cause like here's a picture of my fucking room. I was showing you guys how messy my room was and what I had to clean up with all the clothes. And it's just a picture, but I recorded. I can't read the book anymore, guys. I'm 60% in. I don't know. What else is there to write about? I don't know. I'm just absolutely over it at this point. And I think we need to start by talking about the big stuff. The dreaded R-word stuff. she adds giving me a pointed look, and she means relationship. And then one of the dudes goes, God, do we have to talk about radishes right now? Radishes? I don't know if that's the first dreaded R word that I would think about. And then the other dude goes, oh, she clearly means refrigerator. Huh? When I'm so mad at a book, I just don't find anything funny. She could make the biggest, baddest joke right now and I would just want to end it. What is this R word? Radiation poisoning? Racquetball? I still haven't put any stickers on it. And I really want a pop socket. And I went to the fucking dollar store and they didn't have any. Can you believe that a store didn't have pop sockets? Because I can't believe that, if I'm being honest. Let's check my Goodreads. I just posted an update recently. See if I got any comments. I know that there's one person who had their viewers pay them to read the book, and I don't know their name. Let me look it up. My name is Maureen's Book Reviews and Media Criticism, and she has a video. It's named "Was Crowdfunding a Review for a 750-page romance book worth it? A good idea?" God, I need to go to fucking bed. No, I don't know this person. I don't know their videos, but I do know them because I was on Twitter and sometimes I get random things recommended, and I got her tweet recommended where she was talking about that this is her new video, and I was like, she had people pay her $100 to read this book. And so my review, which is what I'm trying to explain to you on Goodreads, and I can show you this because we have a good camera here, was I should have made y'all pay me to read this. Wait, I can't show you because my camera isn't that good. Yeah, yes it is. There you go. I should have made y'all pay me to read this book like that one person did. I don't want to be paid $100 to read a book and be mean about it. If someone paid me to review their book and then I reviewed it negatively, I would feel bad. It feels better when you are not getting paid. And not that I would know because no one ever paid me. A lot of people were coming for her because of her making people pay her. And I told my boyfriend this. And he was like, isn't her video the payment? And I was like, good point, King, because she got 16,000 views. That's a lot of views. And her Fourth Wing review has 57,000 views! When is it my time? I just want to say that if this book makes you, like, get into hockey, then I'm flabbergasted. Because they're barely playing any hockey. They're playing with balls. Like right now there's a hockey match, but it's like 1 page or 2 pages. It's not like there's much hockey going on. As I hear Bruno Mars singing Uptown Funk, listen, if I played hockey and that was the song they played whenever someone made a goal, I would never play hockey again. Uptown Funk, I cannot listen to that fucking song anymore. Oh my god, that's my song? He chose that? That makes it even worse. See, and this is another thing. She does not want this shit to be public because her dad is a famous musician and the press is on about all her wrongdoings. We never see any of the press. And we never see her dad either, so I don't believe it. She just talks about it. She doesn't show us. And whenever she's like trying to set a boundary saying, I don't want this, one of the dudes will be like, but I do. So whatever. That's not your decision to make, King. Consent is kind of blurred in this book. They have like sex scenes where they explicitly will say, do you consent? But that doesn't count. Peace and love. How big is this storage room? I thought this was like a broom closet and now there's 3 people in here having sex. He's dropping his shorts just enough to release the beast. Because he's a massive ding-dong. Race versus Kraken? There's a Kraken in this book? That's insane. I didn't know that. I have to read that now. Put it in the notes. Okay, everybody. I don't even know where I am in the book. I want to finish it now. I think I'm going to try to film my podcast episode. But I really want to finish this book first. Okay, 75% done. As you can see right here. I don't know what is going to happen anymore. Because they already like had a foursome. So I don't know how to... how do you say, make it worse? It's 9 p.m. now. Let's see how long it takes me. I'm gonna update you when anything crazy happens. I don't know what's happening. I was on TikTok earlier and I got a TikTok from the author on my For You page. And she's actually a doctor in philosophy. And for some reason, she felt the need to make this video. And for the haters. And she was like, for everyone out there, it's Dr. Smut. Like, anyone was just calling her smut. Huh? Do you know what I mean? Like, she was like, it's Dr. Smut. Like, anyone was calling her smut in the first, like, that was her nickname. It's like, if people call me Sophie, and I'm like, oh, it's actually Dr. Sophie. Who's calling you smut? She's a professor. She, as far as I'm concerned, she still teaches at university. Imagine that being your professor and her having written this. I don't even know what's going on right now in the book. They're like having a foursome and I don't even know who's doing what. But I'm 90% done. I'm so over it. I don't want to read anymore. This is so boring. The thing is, they do a lot of anal and she never does any preparing for it. She's like, oh, he stretches me to prepare me. But it's like, did you clean your ass? She did not. It's nasty. Where did he just get 2 butt plugs from? Where did he get them from? Did he buy them? Did he order them? Where did he get them from? I don't want to read this anymore, guys. Please. What is going on? I'm really trying to get it. Do you think, because she keeps writing about a pierced penis, that this woman has ever encountered one? Or did she just read up on it? Threatening to pull him in deeper? Was? How can she go any deeper? I don't get it. And I don't know if she's on birth control. Maybe I skipped that. Because they keep doing it without condoms. Because apparently condoms are not in this book and we don't care about safe sex. But does she take birth control? Is she just letting them hit raw without any protection? Because that could get messy if she does get pregnant. I'm having so much fun. Chapter 101 and I'm only 91% done. How many fucking chapters are there? I cannot do it anymore. I don't think I can finish this today. I really wanted to. I don't even know what I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh, she's meeting up with her parents now, 92% into the book. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Cry myself to sleep. I was editing my reading vlog and I realized I never finished the book. As you can see, 94%. So I'm missing 6%. So that's what I'm gonna read now. I'm gonna finish it now. I have to. Basically, they found out that Rachel was having a relationship with 2 of the teammates and 1 of the co-workers, and she didn't tell HR and they suspended her. But then everyone in the whole entire world, so America, because this is an American book, came out and said, no, she's the best, hire her, please, we hate our actual doctor, because she's just an intern. And so now they're hiring her right now, because everyone wants her hired, and so this is just how her life is. She gets 3 boyfriends and a stable job. They all legally changed their name to Price, because her last name is Price. So they all have this... This is the kind... I was thinking about this just now, okay? They are skating out. They're calling their names. They're all named Price. This is not a throuple. I don't even know. A quadruple. What do you call 4 people in a relationship? I don't know. This is the kind of couple, 4-way couple, that if this happened in real life, which it would never play out the way it did in this book, by the way, peace and love. But if it would, you know, I would be praying every second of my life for their downfall. I would be checking whenever anything happens if they are still together. Because when you have 4 people in a relationship, peace and love, that's too many people. And you know, this is like a polyamory thing and everyone can do whatever they want, but I just think 4 people is too many. Like 3 people I kind of get, like okay, 3 people fine. 4 is a lot. 4 is a lot of people. If this happened in real life, genuinely I would check TikTok like multiple times a year just to see if they broke up, because peace and love, these people are not gonna stay together. They're not. Alright, another update. It's so exciting, this book. She just revealed to them after the Finnish dude has, of course, won the Olympics with his team, with the Finns, and he's the goalkeeper and he made the final goal. King. She reveals while he's fucking her, by the way, I'm off birth control. And so they're fucking her one by one. They're like, okay, cool, let's all just do it and let's see what the child is gonna be like. Let's see who the child's gonna be by, because we don't know. If they all repeatedly have sex, I mean, she's not like a cat or anything where they can be pregnant by multiple people. Other than that, my boyfriend has told me I should start making TikToks of my videos, and I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I did one yesterday and I'm gonna show you, okay? He told me I just have to take my videos and clip the funny moments, and I think I'm always funny, of course, but I have so many reviews, and they're all, not all obviously, but a lot of them are over an hour long. And so I don't even remember what I said in half of them, and I cannot bother to watch myself again. I hate watching my videos because I hate looking at myself. I get depressed. But this is my TikTok, at honestlysophyyt. Hello. There we go. And as you can see, I have one with 1.4 million views. But this is the one that I posted last night. He said I should edit them and do like pictures and subtitles and stuff like that. So I did that, okay? Just to see how it's gonna go. He was like, that's a great way to promote your channel and your clips will go viral. I'm like, bitch, it's not like I'm making content that anyone will get. Like, the content I make about books, not everyone will understand, because not everyone has read the same book, you know what I mean? So let me know what you think. Maybe I'll post it on my YouTube. Maybe it's already up on my YouTube. I don't know if I should post it, but I found out that you can clip your videos into shorts on YouTube already, and then I just edited in CapCut, and whatever the fuck it's called, and added subtitles. So here you go. This is me. I have 27 likes. Of course I liked it myself. Obviously we need more likes. And I have 2 comments and 1 save. So here's the video. Wait, I'm holding the camera and my phone, wait. Also, to me, is a very American name, like, with the X. Just like, that one picture of the woman who's pregnant and crossing out the names, and the name is Kaylee, and it's really spelled weird. And that's like the vibe I was getting from this book, and the skinny jeans. And the skinny jeans! And then someone commented and was like, his name is pronounced Zayden, and I don't care. But it has 900 views! I think it's fun. It's just having to go back at my old content and look where I said funny things, you know, and having to be the judge of that myself and being like, haha, that was so funny, I'm gonna make it into a clip, is so narcissistic. So what I did was I tried to look for where people commented timestamps or what they thought was really funny what I said, and I think I'm just gonna clip that because of, like, even I don't want to be a narcissist. You have to be a little bit narcissistic, I think, to be a YouTuber, because you just look at yourself so much, and I hate it. So maybe I'm not narcissistic, but I hate having to edit and look at myself again. You know what I mean? Like, repeatedly when I'm editing, and now making these clips, I also have to look at myself. Comment your favorite moments by Sophie, by Honestly Sophie, while she reads how 3 dudes take 1 woman. It's done, guys. I finished it. Ugh. Let's see how much my video has uploaded while I again don't have any Wi-Fi on my PC, because why would I? 36%. What am I supposed to fucking do? It's so frustrating. This video is never gonna go up, and it's so warm outside, and having the PC on all fucking day is heating up my room so fucking much that I'm dying. I can't even breathe in here properly. Anyway, my review of the book is, this was a fucking nightmare. I don't want to read erotica again. It was too much. The book ending on all of them just fucking just perfectly encapsulates everything that this book was, which was nothing. You know, there's people who like it, obviously. Good for y'all. It was fucking torture. It was 7, I don't know if I even will read a book that's 750 pages again this year. Like, I don't know. That's probably the longest book I've read this year, and it was a fucking waste of time and energy and not money because it was free on Kindle Unlimited, so that's good. I don't really know how to end this. I don't really know what to say to wrap it up. My review is coming, just like they did. And I will talk more in depth about... I don't even know if I will talk more in depth. I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. I haven't thought about it yet, if I'm being honest. I need a break. Oh, that was so bad. And I know that there is a novella, then there's a... like a... how do you say? Like a novella about what happens after. I don't know what happens after. I don't know what that is about. And then there's also a second full novel coming soon. This month, actually. In 5 days. I know the release date. And it's about the best friend and one of the guys. And I think it's just a normal romance. Like, there's no polyamory in that. And I don't actually know. And people are so excited for that. And I need to go to bed. So how did you like it? How did you like my video? I forgot to film an outro and an intro, so I'm just doing 2 in 1 right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this was, I think I've done 2 reading vlogs before, right? Clockwork Something by Cassandra Clare, and also for my 1000 subscriber special. So filming with the camera is new to me, right? So I was trying to make it fun, but definitely leave suggestions in the comments below. If you watched until this point, you know, you can do that. So I do want to do this for the books that I read, and then also the reviews, obviously, which the review for this is coming, where I just sit down as normal and I rant. This is just supposed to be like another form of content for the same book, for people who enjoy reading vlogs more than reviews and stuff like that. You know, I'm just trying to diversify my content. Hallo?